Looking to streamline access and control rights? Welcome to WoodWing Scienta. In this guide, we'll show you how to create groups, manage roles, and set rights to ensure smooth, secure collaboration for your organization. To start, log into the Scienta portal and click on Go to Admin. Once there, go to the Users tab and find the Groups section. The Groups Overview page displays a complete list of all created groups, such as administrators, management, or HR, along with key information like the number of users in each group, assigned roles, and whether single sign-on is enabled for the group. You can specify your view with the filtering options in the left sidebar. Filter to display only active or archived groups, select specific group types, view which groups each user belongs to, or check which roles are assigned to each group. This makes it easy and fast to find exactly what you need. Every Scienta environment includes a few default groups, such as the Users group and Administrators group. The Administrators group is pre-configured with all rights and roles in Scienta. The purpose of the Users group is to ensure there is a group that includes everyone in the organization and provides basic access rights. You can rename the Users group to something more suitable for your organization. Whenever a new user is created, they are added to the user group automatically. To create a new group, click on New Group button. You'll be given two options for creating user groups, which is the Rights group and Function group, and each type serves a specific purpose. The first option is the Rights group. This group type is ideal for granting specific access rights that define what users can and cannot do within the Scienta environment. Employees can belong to multiple rights groups, and the roles from each assigned group are combined to determine an employee's overall access level. For example, let's create a group for the management team and choose the list of users in this group. In the Roles section, you can set specific rights and roles for users, such as giving them admin access, editing articles and categories, and viewing statistics. With roles, you primarily define what users should be able to do within Scienta. Later in the video, we'll explain how you can customize settings more specifically for each category. Rights groups are highly customizable, letting you configure access rights down to the details. If you created labels in the Labels tab, you could also link the labels to a group. For example, you created a tag called Leadership and linked it to the Management Team group. Users in this group will then automatically have quick access to the articles with the Leadership tag in the portal. You also have the option to configure single sign-on for your Scienta environment. This feature enables secure access to Scienta using existing credentials from an authorized identity provider, such as Active Directory or other SSO platforms. For detailed instructions on configuring this feature, refer to our manual here. The second option available is the Function group. Unlike rights groups, function groups aren't meant for setting specific access rights. Instead, they're designed to group multiple users or rights groups, making it easier to assign tasks and to perform form phases within the Scienta environment. This ensures all team members to easily receive tasks. For example, imagine you're creating a function group for a sales team working on a product launch. You could create a function group called Sales Campaign Team and include members from different rights groups, such as sales reps, marketing support, and sales managers, to ensure that everyone on the team has coordinated access to form phases and tasks. After creating a group, you can manage their access rights at both the article category and subcategory levels by heading to the Rights tab. It's important to note that access rights in Scienta are always assigned to groups, not individual users. There are two ways to set group rights in Scienta. First, you can click on Edit Default Rights. On the left, you can see all the groups. To configure the default settings for reading, editing, and archiving, which will automatically apply to all categories across the Scienta environment. Once these default rights are in place, you can further customize permissions for individual categories. To do this, hover over the category list, select Edit Category, and navigate to the Rights section. Here, you can adjust the settings for specific groups, overriding the default rights as needed. This gives you complete control over managing access rights. For instance, let's assign specific access rights to the Governing Processes category. First, we'll configure the Users group, so they no longer have reading access to the contents of this category. Next, we'll grant additional rights to the Management Team group, enabling them to edit and archive the content within the category. Once these changes are saved, the customized rights settings will be displayed in bold for the affected category. If you expand the category, you'll see that these rights have also been automatically applied to its subcategories, ensuring consistency throughout. You can also set permissions for subcategories by opening the subcategory and customizing the settings to fit your needs. If you need to reset permissions across all groups, use the Reset All Rights button. This action will reset the default rights and reapply them to all categories in the environment. Please note that this will overwrite any custom permissions, so use it with caution. Alternatively, you can reset the rights for individual categories. When you reset rights for a specific category, the default rights are reapplied only to that category, giving you more precise control over access rights. On the left sidebar, you'll find a filter that allows you to simulate the group's rights. By selecting a group, you can see exactly what they have access to. Now that you know how to create groups, set specific rights, and efficiently manage access within WoodWing Scienta, you can ensure a more secure and streamlined collaboration for your team. Whether you're customizing permissions for individual categories or managing user roles, you have complete control at your fingertips. Thanks for watching.